guys, it's Mateo from iQuit-Smoking.com. It's August 30th of 2017, and I'd just like to give you an update on how I'm doing. So do I miss smoking or do I regret smoking? That's the real question. And the answer is actually yes and no. And I want to talk about the no especially. I mean, yes, I regret smoking because it's the worst thing to be addicted to, and it was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. So yes, I regret it because of that. But no, I don't regret it because I wouldn't have this YouTube channel, I wouldn't have my website, I wouldn't be helping hundreds of people every day to quit. So if I had never been a smoker, I wouldn't be where I am today. You know, when I first started smoking, the first 5 years or so, when I look back, I don't really regret any of it, honestly. I mean, yes, I can say that quitting smoking is the hardest thing you'll ever do in your life, but if I'm being completely honest and straight up with you, the first 5 years of smoking weren't bad at all. I mean, they were actually some of the best years of my life. I mean, I was a club kid and I was doing a lot of drugs, and if I'm being completely honest with you, if I was messed up on some drug like acid or ecstasy or something, and I was too messed up and I needed to sit down and chill out and just, you know, calm down a little bit, if I would smoke a cigarette, I actually would be relieved a little bit, and I would be calm and I would be collected. So to be perfectly honest with you, cigarettes did help me at the very beginning when I was first a smoker. Everyone else smoked too, so it's not like I was just this lonely smoker smoking all by myself. Everybody smoked. I mean, almost everybody has quit, but back in the day, even those people smoked when we were club kids back in the late 90s. I just wish that after those 5 years or so that I could have just flipped the switch, the smoking switch off, and be able to quit just like that. But it's not like that. I had no problem quitting acid or ecstasy or any of those other drugs I really won't get into, but I had no problem quitting those. But smoking was the one that was always kept going and going and going. And it was like, oh, I'm 26, I'll quit next year. It hasn't really affected me quite yet. Or, you know, I'll quit when I'm 30, I'll quit when I have a kid, I'll quit when I move. You know, the list goes on and on. The excuses go on and on. And I never made excuses for acid or ecstasy. It was just, you just stop doing those things and that's it. But smoking had its way of just burrowing itself into your life, into your everyday routine. And it became, you know, like, well, I can't quit smoking yet because I still have a date on Friday, or I have my birthdays on Saturday, or I'm going on vacation this weekend. There's always some little excuse to keep you smoking. That part I regret. The actual first 5 years of smoking, I don't regret because I actually had a very good time smoking. It didn't affect me. I could still run 10 miles at a time and not get tired. I could still party and be up all night, and like, it wasn't physically affecting me at all. So the first 5 years were actually pretty cool. I gotta be honest with you. It's just after that it starts dragging on you, and it does start affecting you physically, and it starts bringing you down, and you begin all those things at the beginning when you were first a smoker, the relief, the stress reliever. I mean, all those things become the opposite, and it becomes the reason why you're stressed out and the reason why you're fatigued and tired and you can't breathe and you can't run anymore. It's because of smoking. So yeah, when I hit like the 10-year mark, I was, you know, pretty much physically impaired at that time, most definitely, trying to quit all the time, and I just couldn't. And by the 20-year mark, I was like, all right, I have to switch to vaping. I've never tried it before, but I absolutely have to switch to vaping. I cannot keep smoking anymore because I will die at the age of 45. I just knew it inside of me. I couldn't physically smoke anymore. It was absolutely killing me physically. Even though deep down I wanted to keep reliving the years when I first started smoking and everything was hunky-dory and I felt great. That's why you keep smoking, is because you constantly want to relive those years when you first started smoking and your life was much better. Looking back now, I mean, I'm a bartender and I'm around smoke on a daily basis, and I just can't believe that I was a smoker for 20 years. I mean, I literally don't think about it at all anymore. I only think about it when some customer is blowing it in my face. That's the only time I think about it. I can go out on a night of drinking and drink all night and not think about cigarettes one time. That's how awesome life is right now, because I don't think those little scheming moments where I'm trying to, like, you know, scheme a cigarette at work and try to make time for one. Like, I literally don't think about that stuff anymore. It's also hard, you know, with this YouTube channel. Like, I become unmotivated because I'm not ever thinking about smoking. I'm never thinking about smoking. Therefore, it's not at the forefront of my thoughts, and therefore I've become unmotivated with making these videos a little bit because I've run out of ideas. I don't literally think about smoking or its negative effects because it's something in the past, in my past now. So when I think about, oh, I need to make a video or I need to write a page for my website, I'm like, I'm stuck with ideas because I literally don't think about it anymore. Like, it's something of the past completely now, which is a great thing. I gotta be honest, like, who really wants to think about smoking? Nobody does. It's a great thing that I don't think about smoking ever. So yeah, this is where I'm at. I am, you know, really hitting life hard. I'm doing great things. I don't think about smoking at all, so don't be afraid to quit. Don't think that those feelings of negative nicotine withdrawal and just the pain and the agony of quitting is going to last forever, because it absolutely doesn't. And I am proof of that right now. Like, I smoked for 20 years and it couldn't be the furthest thing from my memory right now. I can go out tonight and not think about smoking once. I mean, that's just how great it is. I'll try to make more videos. I'll try to think of more topics to talk about, because I do believe in what I'm doing, and I do like helping people, and I do believe I've got something going. I am going to pat myself on the back a little bit and tell you that I do believe I'm doing something very well and very good. So it's pretty awesome. I just need the motivation. So yeah, this is where I'm at. I hope you all are considering, if you're a smoker out there, I hope you're considering quitting, and I hope that I motivate you a little bit into doing just that, because you will not regret it. You will not regret it a year from now. If you quit right now, a year from now, you are going to not think about it at all. Your life is going to take a complete 180, and for the better. It's not going to be a worse life. It's going to be a better life, and you know it. You just have to make an effort and just do it. Just do it, folks. Just quit. I'll see you guys next time.